Are you a traitor?
Pardon?
Are you a traitor?
Well, through the lens of my father and my people, I'm a traitor, for sure. But this is their perception. For me, I was under certain circumstances and I made choices. And I think I made the perfect ones.
How did that process happen while you were in jail? I mean, were you turned, or was this a thought process that came to you yourself?
Actually, my goal was, when I agreed to work with Israeli intelligence, is to be a double agent, to work for Hamas against Israel. Now, when I was transferred to prison and I witnessed Hamas brutality, excuse me, and I saw that they were killing our own people, I started to ask questions about the real nature of my father's organization, which, led to other conclusions that eventually made me work not for Israel, but I thought that I could stop some of the killing.
There is much about Hamas brutality, as you describe it, in the film.
Yeah.
There isn't much about Israeli brutality. And I wonder how you feel about Israel. And I mean, do you see what they do as brutal? I mean, you take the bombing that happened this summer, thousands of your people killed.
Right.
Was that brutality?
First of all, war is not a beautiful thing. And if you look at the bigger picture, you'll see that Israel was forced for this type of war. Hamas dragged Israel to this war and used the Palestinian children and innocent civilians as a shield. I cannot call it brutality because Israel is a democratic country. Israel is not a dictatorship and it's not an ideological terrorist organization. There are Muslims, there are Christians, there are Arabs who live in the state of Israel, and all of them serve the Israeli constitution. What happened in Gaza, in my opinion, was very sad. But unfortunately, there is no beautiful war. And Hamas need to think 1,000 times next time before they launch one missile against Israel.
But so you have no sense of that feeling that so many Palestinians talk about being surrounded, about feeling like they're in a prison camp, completely outgunned, outnumbered, brutalized by Israeli drones in the air and bombs coming over the border. I mean, you have no more empathy for that. That's all gone because you were once on that side.
No, that's not true. Actually, I understand the reality very well. I grew up in the Palestinian territories. I understand the struggle. I think the problem is that Hamas is trying to smuggle weapons on a daily basis, and the siege is a result of this problem.
How many more people like you do you think there are? I mean, so many Palestinians interact with Israelis and Israeli security a lot. They've got your phone numbers all the time, when you live in the Palestinian territories, and they're ringing people.
Yes,
often to say, get out of your house, we're about to bomb it.
Right.
But, do you think there are many people who are informing?
Well, before I answer this question, you asked me a question, I did not answer it regarding to the siege. I think Hamas need to give up their arms. They need to give up their attempt to get missiles and weapons. And at that point, I think Israel has no problem with helping the Palestinians. Israel has been helping the Palestinian education, the Palestinian health systems for many years. And I believe that Israel will not ignore its responsibility towards the Palestinians. But in the meantime, we need to Hamas to step down and to be disarmed. Regarding to how many people, there are Arabs who serve in the Israeli Defense Forces. There are Muslims as well. There are Christians as well. Israel is not only a Jewish country. Israel, just like the UK, like the United States of America, it's a democracy, has all type of people, and it protects the higher interest of humanity in the region.